And good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Westlake Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. We got a 6A matchup for you here tonight as Region 2's Westlake Thunder take on Region 3's Lehi Pioneers in a 6A battle here on KSL Sports Rewind. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday to you all. Matt Coma joining you here from Lehi High School. Two former region rivals going at it tonight, now in different regions this season, as the Thunder take on the Pioneers. It'll be the 25th meeting in the last 15 years between these two schools. You saw Westlake being introduced on the floor. Now Lehi will be introduced on the floor. Looking at these two teams tonight, first the home team, Lehi Pioneers. They come in tonight 0-1 on the season. Last time out, lost at Highland, one of the top teams in the 5A classification, a 70-52 loss. Looking to right the ship tonight and pick up a win against the Thunder. For Westlake, they're off to a 3-0 start. The first time they've done that since 2022, where they won their first 5 games of the season. One of the top teams in Region 2 now, as they'll play with most of the schools in the southwest corner of the Salt Lake Valley. Looking to get to 4-0 here tonight against the stingy Lehi Pioneers team that's won 3 of the last 4 meetings against the Thunder. Starting lineups for tonight's game look like this. For the Thunder, it'll be Malik Sika alongside Lincoln Norwood, Graydon Anderson, Caleb Noftel, and Brody Thompson rounding out the starting 5 for the Westlake Thunder. For the Lehi Pioneers at the home team tonight, Tillman Hewish alongside Trevor Anderson, Nate Rosenloft, Tuk Howe, and Ashton Schewel round out the starting 5 for Lehi. Lehi's in the white uniforms, moving right to left on your screen to get things started here tonight. Westlake in the powder blues, they'll move left to right as we get set for high school basketball here on a Wednesday night down here in Utah County. Getting ready for the clock to reset. Just moments away from tip-off here. Westlake and Lehi have met every season except for one in Westlake's history, as these two former region rivals go at it as we're underway here from Lehi. And Pioneers get this opening tip, and it's Tillman Hewish looking to drive to the cup, throats one up, no good. Ball loose and collected, and we get a stoppage of play as that ball hit the far stripe. It's out of bounds. The Westlake basketball here as we get things started. Across the timeline, Graydon Anderson, one of the many returning starters for this Westlake Thunder team, expected to do big things in the 6A classifications in a new region this season. Near side, Brody Thompson looks to drive in the paint, floats one up, that one's blocked, and we get a foul call, a blocking one on Lehi. That'll be on Tillman Hewish, that's his first. And we'll see number 24, Brody Thompson to the line, 6'6" senior. First free throws up and good. Thompson set a career high in points, 11, and that win against Davis last Wednesday. As he gets both of them to go, and Westlake with a 2-0 lead to get things started here tonight. .720 and counting. Again, the clock on your screen will stop and start. Not an official clock. We'll try to keep it as close as we can as Hewish goes inside, and that one's a foul on the Thunder. That'll be on Malik Sika, his first. They'll say it's on the floor with 7:13 to play. Far side is Nate Rosenloff, goes in up top, that one no good, and a foul is called again on Westlake. That'll be on Sika, his second. So 2 quick fouls for Sika. And the junior will most likely have to check out as Nate Rosenloff heads to the free throw line, makes the first one. Nate Rosenloff, 4 points in that game against Highland last week. 6'1" guard for Lehi. Gets both of them to go, and we're back knotted up at 2. Westlake looking to drive off the glass goes Garrett Anderson for 2. Westlake up 4-2. Ball loose near his side, and that one's kicked away, and there'll be a foul called on Westlake. That's on Lincoln Norwood. 3rd team foul already for Westlake, not 2 minutes in here. It'll be a side out for the Pioneers with 6:44 to go. Driving in is Hewish, and just short on the shot. Here come the Thunder. Anderson stops at the top and sets things up. Catch and shoot 3 on the far wing. That's in and out, no good. Rebound collected by the Pioneers, and a foul is going to be called. That'll be on Westlake, their 4th. With 6:23 left. Brody Thompson picks up the foul. Now the Pioneers in the bonus the rest of the quarter with 6:23 still to go. 4th team foul on Westlake. (4-2) your score here early. Tillman Hewish up top. Gives it to Rosenloff. Now near side. Around the horn it goes far side. Back to Hewish. Now Rosenloff. 14 on the shot clock. Passes it near side for Trevor Anderson. Anderson looks to drive. Pulls up in the paint. That one no good. Rebound collected by the Thunder. Graded Anderson now for the Thunder. Over to the far side, Thompson. Lost a handle on it, and it's a foul called on Lehi. Pioneers wanted a travel. Ashton Schul will take the foul. 2nd team foul on Lehi with 5:44 to go. 6 total fouls already. Only played about 2 minutes so far here tonight. These 2 teams very familiar with each other. It's going inside, and an offensive foul is called. That was Lincoln Norwood trying to go to the cup. He takes the offensive foul. That's 2 fouls now on Norwood. So 2 fouls on Sika, 2 fouls on Norwood to get things started here for Westlake. They have a 4-2 lead as Hewish brings it across the timeline. Hewish to Rosenloff. Looks to drive inside, lost the handle on it, scoped away by Thompson. Thompson back the other way, off the glass for 2. Brody Thompson with 4 points to lead the way, 6-2 your score. Hewish near side of Rosenloff. Those 2 have been the big generators so far here for Lehi. Catch and shoot 3 on the near side from Schul's off, no good. Rebound collected by Anderson. Anderson backs it out. Pass far side. Over to Sione Sua, who's in now for the Thunder. Sua looks to drive, stops just inside the elbow. That one no good. Rebound collected by Schul. Hewish back to Schul, looks to drive. Backs it back out, step back 3, good. Ashton Schul, first 3 for either team tonight. And Lehi back within 1. Anderson to the cup, takes the harm, he'll get the foul. And he'll head to the line with 4:15 left here in our first quarter. Fouls on Trevor Anderson, his first. And we'll see Graydon Anderson, one of the leading scorers from a season ago for the Thunder. Averaged about 13 points last year. He's averaging 14 this year so far through 3 games as he gets the first one to go. Decker Yeager and number 22 Isaac Smith in for the Pioneers. Anderson second free throws up and good, 2 for 2. And the Thunder with a 3-point lead once again here tonight. 8-5 their score as we approach the halfway point of the quarter. Kick it out. Corner 3 for Anderson off the iron. Rebound collected by the Pioneers. Pass inside, back to Anderson for 2. Anderson's first bucket. 3 in the corner is short, and a foul is going to be called. And it looks like it's on Lehi with 3:47 left. Ashton Schul picks up the foul. It's his second, 4th on Lehi. So both teams in the bonus now with 3:47 left here in the first quarter. Schul will check out. Griffin Reed checks in for Lehi. Thompson back in as Noftel checks out. Quick 3 out of the inbounds place, no good, and stolen back away though. Baseline now, kick it back out. 3 from Jensen's got it. Walker Jensen with his first points tonight. As he checks in and makes an impact. 11-7 now to go. Driving is Hewish inside and an offensive foul. This time the Thunder drawing the charge. That'll be on Hewish's for his second. With 3:20 left. Now 5 team fouls for both teams so far here tonight. Multiple players with 2 fouls early in this one. Anderson over to Jensen. Back to Anderson now. Up top, pass inside for Thompson, and he puts it in for 2 more. 6-point lead, largest lead of the night for the Thunder. And timeout is called by Lehi. We'll take the timeout as well with 2:57 to play here in our opening quarter. 13-7 your score with Westlake ahead. You're watching Thunder basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back. 2:57 to play here in our opening quarter. 13-7 Westlake here on KSL Sports Rewind. Glad you guys could join us for tonight's broadcast. Tonight's game, like all of our games, are brought to you by Tab Bank. Open the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with 3.5% annual balance. And 1% cash back on eligible purchases. It's a big deal. Member FDIC. Lehi looking to answer the last bucket from Westlake, and we get a foul called on the Thunder. That's going to be Lincoln Anderson who picks up the foul, his first. And that will be 2 shots here for the Pioneers. Griffin Reed will be the one to shoot free throws, the 6'1" senior. First free throw's up and no good. Again, mentioned Lehi having success as of late against Westlake as they get that one to go as Reed's 1 for 2. Five-point game now. Driving inside is Anderson. That's no good. And another offensive foul. That's the 3rd tonight. And it'll be on Anderson, his first. That's the 7th on Lehi in this first quarter. Lehi trying to break the press. They do a good job of it. Going ahead for Rosenloff, who's tipped at the hoop and fouled. Unable to get it in, but he'll head to the line to shoot 2. Sloan Sua picks up the foul, his first. And we'll see Nate Rosenloff 2 for 2 at the charity stripe so far in this first quarter with 2:31 to play. First free throw's up and good. Lehi hanging with the Thunder. Thunder picked to finish second in Region 2 behind Bingham. As Rosenloff gets both of them to go. 4 for 4 at the line is Rosenloff. Pass near side for the Thunder now as Anderson looks to drive, stops in the paint, gives it up to Sua. And Sua stops at the low post, can't get it to go. Tapped out and a foul away from the ball. It's on Westlake. .2:13 to go. Fouls on Sua, his second. That'll send Rosenloff back to the line, his third trip here in this first quarter. 4 for 4 so far at the line. As we've seen fouls of plenty tonight. 9 on Westlake in this quarter, 5 on Lehi, as Rosenloff is 5 for 5 now at the line. Isaac Smith checks out. Tuck Howe is now in for the Pioneers. Anderson will take a seat as well for Westlake. As Rosenloff 6 for 6. As Lehi has cut it to 1. A 4-0 run. Kyle Pierce is now in for the Thunder. Had the ball there for just a moment. Now Jensen inside and rattles one home. Jensen with 5 points in the quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. Here in our first 8 minutes. Been eventful so far. As Rosenloff to the cup. Friendly roll for 2. First points from the field for Rosenloff to go with his 6 points on from the line. He's got 8. Inside, Thompson, and a travel. Called on the Thunder. That'll be Lehi basketball, 1:28 to go, 15-14. The score, as Lehi is battled back. Thanks to Nate Rosenloff. Now far side, collected by Howe. Brings it up top, now into the corner. Yeager for 3, got it. And Lehi is taking the lead. Decker Yeager, first points here tonight. 1 minute to go. Westlake looking for an answer. Far side, Thompson's open for a 3, answers. Brody Thompson with a good first quarter as well. 9 points for him. Westlake back in front with 43 to go. Rosenloff in the corner. He'll try a 3 of his own. That one too strong. That one grabbed by Lehi but out of bounds with 34.4 left. As Graydon Anderson checks back in. That's Sua that checks out. Shot clock is off. They can hold for the final shot here. As Anderson comes across the timeline. .20 to go. As Westlake will look for one last chance here. Clock down to 10. Anderson up top. Dribble drive, lost the handle on it, kicks it back out. Anderson, back to Graydon Anderson, inside, 2 points to beat the horn. And that will do it for the first quarter. 8 minutes in the books here from Lehi High School. The Thunder with a 3-point lead. You're watching Westlake basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back. Ready for our second quarter as Westlake leads 20-17 here on the Rewind Sports Network. Tonight's game brought to you by Jitterbug Pest Control, family owned and operated. Let us know what's bugging you. We can help. Call 801-766-9390. That's 801-766-9390, or go to jitterbugpestcontrol.com. Also brought to you by Rob Jackson Insurance. Rob Jackson Insurance saves Utah County families money on insurance costs every single year, no matter your situation. Big family teenage drivers, they have the perfect company to fit your needs and keep your prices in check. Plus, they answer their phone with a real-life human being. That's Rob Jackson Insurance. Ready to start quarter number 2. Westlake will get the ball to get things started. Brody Thompson leading scorer for the Thunder with 9 points so far here tonight. 8 points for Nate Rosenloff leads all Lehi scorers tonight so far. Big thing that we'll keep an eye on is the foul trouble, though, as Graydon Anderson's shot is no good and collected by Rosenloff. 3 different Thunder players with 2 fouls already tonight. 2 for Lehi as well. So we'll see if that plays a factor in our second half tonight. Ashton Schul has 2 fouls as he drives inside, gets a friendly roll. Ashton Schul with 5 points here in the first half. Thompson up top. Lost the handle on it, able to keep the dribble. Over the far side now for Pierce, into the corner. As Lincoln Anderson tries to drive and he's fouled. That's going to be Schul, his third. And that will send Schul to the line, or it's back to the bench. Decker Yeager comes back in. First foul for Lehi in the second quarter. Anderson up top. As Pierce holds. Back to Graydon Anderson. Over far side, Pierce. Up top, Anderson will catch and shoot a 3 and connect. Graydon Anderson, first points from downtown. 9 points for him now in tonight's game. Inside and off the glass for 2. That's Trevor Anderson. Got 3 different Andersons here tonight. 2 for Westlake, 1 for Lehi. Graydon, Lincoln, and Trevor, respectively. That's Graydon that's got the ball right now, battling with the Lehi Anderson there. Now Pierce, up top Thompson. 13 on the shot clock. Looks to drive, kicks it out. Catch and shoot 3 from Walker Jensen's good. The Thunder starting to heat up from downtown. That's 4 made 3s now here in the half. 2 for Walker Jensen. 5-point lead for the Thunder. Howe near side. Passes inside for Anderson. Out top to Yeager's got 1 already tonight. Too strong on that one. And the rebound collected by Graydon Anderson. Across the timeline, looking to drive. Kicks it back out. Over the far side, Lincoln Anderson drives. Euro step. Draws the contact and shoulders it in for 2 more. First points tonight for Lincoln Anderson. Kick it out to Rosenloff. Rosenloff will take a deep 3 this time off the left iron. Rebound collected by Howe though. Cross court pass. Anderson will try a 3. No good. Rebound put back in. Ten points for Rosenloff tonight. Keeps it a 5-point game. Anderson looking to challenge. That one no good. Rebound Trevor Anderson. Lehi the other way. Rosenloff kicks it out. Yeager's open in the corner. Too strong. Putbacks no good. Rebound collected by the Thunder. Jensen back the other way. Looks to drive inside. Draws the contact and another offensive foul. The 4th of the night. This one drawn by Lehi. First team foul on Jensen as that was number 3, Tillman Hewish, that took the harm there. Gets back up. Good to see him get back up. Caleb Noftel back in for Westlake. Isaac Smith now back in for Lehi as well with 4:29 to go. Hewish just drew that offensive foul. Over the far side, Rosenloff will try a deep three. That one off the right side and collected by the Thunder. Ahead, Anderson quickly ahead. A corner three is no good, and that goes off of Westlake and out of play. That was Knoftel in the corner looking for that one. Griffin Reed checks in as Hewish will sit down after taking that charge just a moment ago. Westlake with the press, and they turn it over. And out top it comes to Caleb Knoftel. Now Jensen up top, excuse me. Now Graydon Anderson up top to Norwood. Norwood inside for two. Lincoln Norwood first points tonight after having a great game last game. 22, a career high for him against the Darts. Last Wednesday, Rosenloff inside, 2 more points for him. Back and forth we go. 12 points for Rosenloff. Past the halfway point of the second quarter, still a 5-point game. Both teams doing a good job at finding buckets here in the second quarter. Anderson up top. Resets with 15 on the shot clock. Drives inside, kicks it off. Another pass into the corner. That one no good. Now Sika in the corner. Rosenloff with another board. He brings it across with coming up on 3 minutes to go. Switch at the top. Back to Rosenloff. Free throw jumper off the back iron. Collected by the Pioneers and a foul's called. And looks like it's on Lehi. That'll be Decker Yeager, his first. That'll be the second team foul on Lehi. After seeing a lot of fouls in that first quarter, only 3 combined here in the second quarter. Much faster moving quarter as well as Norwood has it. Norwood looking for somewhere to go, kicks it up top to Jensen. Graydon Anderson thought about a shot. Anderson drives inside, 2 points. Anderson with his 4th made bucket from the floor. He's got 11 tonight. Drive inside for Lehi and counted with the foul. Isaac Smith goes inside, draws the harm, and he'll look to make a 3-point play. Norwood's 3rd. Second team foul on Westlake. As Isaac Smith, the 6'3" senior guard, had 2 points against Highland, has 2 here now tonight. As Norwood has to check out. With 3 fouls now tonight. Looking for a 3-point play, it's no good. Westlake back the other way. 5-point game. It's been staying between 5 and 7 points for a little bit. That one's last touched by Lehi. Out of bounds, be Westlake ball. Hewish checks back in. 1:59 to play as Trevor Anderson will check out. 1:59 to play here in the second quarter. 22 on the shot clock for the Thunder as they bring it back into the front court. Anderson sets up the play. Now looks to drive on his right hand. Inside, another 2 points for Anderson. Got 13 to lead all scorers now tonight. 7-point lead once again. Lehi looking to answer. 90 seconds left in the half. That one poked away. Collision here on the near side. Ball still loose and picked up by Westlake. Anderson drives inside. Lost the handle on it. A foul is going to be called. on Lehi. They'll be on Rosalov. Rosalov will take his first team foul. That's the third on Lehi. Howe checks back in for Jaeger. New shot clock here for the Thunder. Lost it for a moment is Jensen, but puts it back up for 2. He's got 10 points now. As Westlake with their largest lead of the night. Rosenloff holds up top. Dumps it off for Griffin Reed. Now a crossover to Hewish. 13 on the shot clock. Backs it out. Looking for a place to drive. Now finds some space. Nice pass inside. Blocked away. Malik Sika comes out of nowhere and makes the block. With 38.9 left, it looked like it was going to be an easy bucket for Isaac Smith. Lincoln Anderson comes back in. Sika will sit after the block. 38.9 to go to halftime. Stays Lehi ball with 2 seconds to go on the shot clock. Got to shoot this ball, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. The Pioneers didn't know how much time was on the clock there. It's a turnover. 1 second difference between the shot and game clock here for Westlake. As once again they can hold for the final shot. They scored at the end of the first quarter with a bucket from Graydon Anderson. Anderson will let things settle as the clock runs under 20. Got Hewish in defense. Now Westlake gets things going as the clock runs under 10. Anderson lost it off his foot, regathers with 5. Near side, pass down low. Thompson lost it. Catch and shoot in the corner. Beats the buzzer. 2 points for Brody Thompson to end the half. And the Westlake closes things out with their largest lead of the night. It's 11 as we head to the halftime break. The Thunder with a 38-27 lead. We'll take the halftime break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes here on KSL Sports Rewind. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on KSLSports.com.
With a TabSpend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. TabSpend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
All right, welcome back. Getting ready to start our third quarter here between Westlake and Lehi. The Thunder outscoring the Pioneers 18-10 in that second quarter. They lead 38-27 here on the Rewind Sports Network. Tonight's game brought to you by Tab Bank, home of the TabSpend Rewards checking account with 3.5% annual percentage yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. It's a big deal. Tab Bank member FDIC. Also brought to you by Jitterbug Pest Control, family owned and operated. Let us know what's bugging you. We can help. Call 801-766-9390 or go to jitterbugpestcontrol.com. Also by Rob Jackson Insurance. They save Utah County families money on insurance costs every single year. No matter your situation, big family or teenage drivers, they have the perfect company to fit your needs and keep your prices in check. Plus the answer to their phone with a real life human being. That's Rob Jackson Insurance. Leading scorers for both teams, Graydon Anderson continues his hot start. He's averaging 14 points a game. He's got 13 in the first half here tonight. He leads all scorers with 13. 3 Thunder players in double digits as well. Walker Jensen with 10. Brody Thompson with 11 as he hit that buzzer beater 10 the first half. On the other side, Lehi is led by Nate Rosenloft. 12 points, including 6 for 6 from the line in that first quarter. He leads the way for the Pioneers. Ashton Schul has 5 points. Trevor Anderson with 4. Decker Yeager with 3. Isaac Smith with 2. Other scorers for Westlake, Lincoln Norwood with 2 points. Lincoln Anderson with 2 points. Walker Jensen with 10 and Brody Thompson with 11, as we mentioned. Foul trouble here so far here tonight. 2 players with 3 fouls in that first half. Lincoln Norwood for Westlake and Ashton Schewel for Lehi. Malik Sika, Sloan Sua, Tillman Hewish, all with 2 fouls as well, as we are back underway with Lehi getting things started. Looking to cut into that lead. They were able to keep pace with the Thunder in that second half until the Thunder started to pull away, as Tuck Howe has his first points tonight. Westlake the other way, Graydon Anderson picks up the dribble, now has to look for somewhere to pass. Good defense from Howe. He's coming in to help with Jensen. Gives it back to Anderson with 14 on the shot clock. Good defense from Lehi so far. Jensen catch and shoot threes off the front iron. Offensive board though by the Thunder. Driving inside, scoop on it and under by Anderson. 15 now for Anderson tonight. Puts him over his average on the year. Up top, quick catch and shoot 3 off the front iron there by Schewel. Other way goes Sika off the front iron, bounces back over to Noftel, and that's backed in. As that's Noftel's first points tonight. Westlake continues to grow the lead here. 13, the largest of the night, as that one's out of bounds. Off of Westlake with 6:25 to go. Again, the clock on your screen, not official. We'll try to keep it as close as we can to the official clock. A quick substitution for Lehi as Schewel checking out. And a foul quickly called on Westlake. That'll be Brody Thompson, his second. First team foul for Westlake. Lehi inbounds it. Fouls were the name of the game in that first quarter. Second quarter was much tamer, only 4 fouls combined between the 2 teams. After we saw double digits combined in that first quarter, as the shot no good by Howe. Rebound collected by Anderson, having himself a good game so far here tonight. Drives all the way to the other side and goes coast to coast for 2 more points. 17 now tonight. Rosenloff inside, lost the handle on it, and it's another offensive foul. That's now the 6th one tonight between the 2 schools. Rosenloff's second foul. And a timeout is called by Lehi. 30-second timeout. We'll take the timeout as well. Be back in 30 seconds here on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back. 5:51 to play here in our third quarter. The Thunder starting the corner with a 6-2 run to get things going. They have a 15-point lead, their largest tonight. Looking to get to 4-0 for the first time since 2022. Best start in school history was back in 2018 for Westlake. They went 12-0 to start the season. It's the 4th time in school history that they've made it to 3-0 to start the year. Westlake opening back in 2009. So bring it across the timeline. Anderson, 17 points to his name. Into the corner, Sika, catch and shoot 3, no good. Rebound collected by Howe. Still settle things. Westlake with a little bit of a press. They'll give it to Rosenloff. Able to get it across the timeline. Little trap, able to get it out of it. Over the far side, Anderson to the cup. 2 points for Lehi. 6 points now for Trevor Anderson. Graydon Anderson over the far side looking for Jensen, and it's out of his hands, out of bounds. Lincoln Norwood checks in. He's got 3 fouls tonight. As he will check back in, that will be Thompson that checks out. As Lehi will inbound right in front of the Westlake bench. Westlake keeping up the press. Now backs off of it. as Hewish looks to bring it ahead. Tillman Hewish, one of the top scorers against Highland in that last game, has been quiet tonight, no points. As Anderson's shot no good. Howell got the offensive board and a foul's called. That's going to be Graydon Anderson, his second. That's the second team foul on Westlake. Gives Lehi a new shot clock. Rosenloff. Fadeaway jumper, pure. Nate Rosenloff with a nice shot. Gives him 14 to lead the way for Lehi. Pioneers cut it to 11. Quickly back the other way goes Sika. His first two tonight. And a foul's called on the other side. This will be on Westlake. Caleb Knoftel, his first, third team foul. Pioneers inbound. Hewish up top. Now driving Anderson, 2 more points. 8 points now for Anderson. He's got 4 in this corner. Far side, Sika for 3. Five points in the quarter for Alex Sika. And a steal going back the other way. Norwood put it away by Rosenloff. Good defense, but it stays Westlake ball with 3:45 to play. As we'll see Reed check back in for Hewish. Westlake will retain possession underneath the basket. Westlake up by 14 here. Up top, Norwood. Looks to drive on Howe, stops at the post and gets a nice roll for 2 points. 4 points now for Norwood on the night. Thunder set up the trap, able to get it to Rosenloff. Looks to drive, double coverage, and can't get it to go. Ball still loose. Who's going to be last touched? It's off Lehi. 3:19 left. Pierce checks back in for Westlake. 3:19 to go. Westlake with the ball up 16 now after the last made bucket. And a foul is going to be called up top away from the ball. That'll be Ashton Schul, and that's his 4th. Second on Lehi, so he'll have to check out with the 4 fouls. It's been a rough night for Ashton Schul, the leading returning scorer for Lehi this season. Has the 5 points, but they've been in foul trouble here tonight. Anderson, and a foul is called on the other side, and it's on Westlake, offensive foul. 2:58. That's going to be on Norwood, his 4th. And he'll have to check out. So one player with 4 fouls on both sides. Still in the third quarter here. As Lehi gets it in. Griffin Reed controls. Gives it to Rosenloff near side. Leading scorer for the Pioneers tonight. Looks to drive in the paint. Lost, has it poked away, and a foul is going to be called on Westlake. Looks like it's on Sua. We'll see. It is. And that will send the Pioneers to the line. 15 foul. No, 14 foul. Board says 5. As it will send the Pioneers to the line. It'll be Nate Rosenloff back to the line. He's shot 6 free throws in that first quarter. Hasn't shot 1-6 since. First free throw's up and good. Rosenloff 7 for 7 from the line tonight. Lincoln Anderson will check back in for the Pioneers, or for the Thunder, excuse me. As that one no good for Rosenloff. First one missed tonight. Anderson now near side. Pass down low, quickly back up top. Anderson for 3, no good. Offensive board by Lincoln Anderson. Now catch and shoot in the corner for Pierce. Thunder with another 3, and it's 18 now for the Thunder. Double team up top, and a foul is going to be called. Oh, they call travel, excuse me. That's a turnover on Lehi. 6 made threes tonight for Westlake after that last one. Anderson up top. Over to Sua. Back to Anderson with 20 on the shot clock. Under 2 minutes now to go here in our third quarter. Sua catch and shoot, too strong. Ball's loose on the deck. Still fought, and a whistle. The jump ball is the call. It'll stay with the Thunder. 1:46 to go. Shot clock at 34 here at the moment. I think officials looking to see if the clock resets or not. 1:46 here in the third quarter. They will reset the shot clock back to where it was at 13. Thunder inbound up top. Sika has 5 points in the quarter. Can't get it to go. Rebound Trevor Anderson. Rosenloff. 15 points for him tonight. Fadeaway shot is no good, but a foul's called. And he'll go back to the line. 6 of 7, or 7 of 8, excuse me, tonight. So Nate Rosenloff back to the line. Didn't see who the foul was on. His free throw's no good. Second free throw for Rosenloff is good. $16 points now for Rosenloff tonight. Lincoln Anderson in the corner for 3 off the front iron. Diving in to hit the rebound was Anderson, but goes out of bounds with 1:15 left. Hewish checks back in. Looks like Yeager's back in for Rosenloff as well. Thunder still with the trap here. That's going to be last touched by Westlake here. Thunder keeping the press on, up by 17 here in the third quarter. Lehi trying to find somewhere to go with it. It's just be touched by Smith, able to collect it. And here come the Pioneers. Pass ahead, Yeager inside, floats one up, and another offensive foul called. This one on Yeager. Good job for both teams drawing charges tonight. That's the 8th offensive foul combined between these two teams tonight. Coming up on the final minute of our third quarter. Westlake still with a commanding lead as Anderson inside draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It'll be on Yeager, his third. It's fourth team foul for Lehi, so Westlake in the bonus the rest of the way. Braden Anderson heads to the line 2 for 2 tonight from the charity stripe. First free throw's no good. Anderson with 17 tonight. Leads all scorers. Second free throw's up and good. And now Anderson with 18 tonight. Pass inside, Howe, quick shot, another block by Sika. This one off the glass. Two excellent blocks for the junior. Pierce with a three, that one didn't catch iron, that's an air ball. And the students right in front of us here will let him know about it. As the clock stops with 33 seconds left. Oh, those far sides stolen away by Sika. Sika inside, can't get it to go. Ball still loose, and it's gonna be blown off, out of bounds. Touch last, it'll be a foul actually on Anderson. That's his second. With 25.8 left. That should be free throws here for Lehi. Isaac Smith will go to the line 0 for 1 tonight. Has 2 points to his name. Smith's first free throw rolls home for his first point from the free throw line. 3 points tonight. Second free throw. Got it to go as well. As it's a 16-point game, Westlake once again can hold for the final shot. They have beaten the buzzer the first 2 quarters, trying to go 3 for 3 here tonight. Anderson has one, Thompson has the other. Anderson with 4 on the clock. Pass down low, Sika with 2, turnaround with 1, no good. And that will do it for the third quarter. Westlake adds to the lead in the third quarter, 8 minutes away from improving to 4-0 on the season. We'll take a break, be back in 30 seconds. You're watching Westlake basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back, ready to start our fourth and final quarter here tonight. Westlake with a 16-point lead here on KSL Sports Rewind. The Thunder outscore Lehi 17-12 in that third frame. Friendly reminder, tonight's game brought to you by Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with 3.5% annual percentage yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. It's a big deal, member FDIC. Also brought to you by Jitterbug Pest Control, family owned and operated. Let us know what's bugging you. We can help. Call 801-766-9390 or go to jitterbugpestcontrol.com. Also, Rob Jackson Insurance saves the Utah County families money on insurance costs every single year, no matter your situation, big family or teenage drivers. They have the perfect company to fit your needs and keep your prices in check. Thank our sponsors this season here on KSL Sports Rewind. Trevor Anderson had a good third quarter and keeps it going here in the fourth. Had 4 points in that third quarter. Got 10 points now tonight. As inside goes Norwood for 2. Answers back. Norwood now with 6 points. Near side, Howe for 3. Got it. Tuck Howe with 5 points now. Up top, Thompson, near side, Norwood. Norwood playing with the 4 fouls there. Out there, Schul with 4 fouls on the floor as well for Lehi. Up top is Noftel. Around the horn now it goes. Thompson looks to spin inside. goes hard to the lane, and he will get fouled and head to the line. That'll be on Howe. His first team foul for Lehi. And we'll see Brody Thompson at the line. 2 for 2 for him tonight. Has 11 points. Make it 12 as he's 3 for 3 now. Second one's up and good as well. So 4 points from the line for Brody Thompson. Gets him to 13 as Sika almost with another steal on that far side. Sika averaging over a steal a game for Westlake this season. Did that last year as well for the Thunder. Pass looking for Schul's out of bounds. They didn't touch anybody. That'll be Westlake ball after the turnover. Anderson gets a screen from Thompson. Now far side into a double team and a foul. No, a travel is called. It's off of Westlake there. And so back to Lehi it comes. It was back and forth the first quarter, but last 2 quarters, Westlake's been able to keep Lehi at arm's length. As Schul looks to drive inside, able to cut through the lane. Schul with 7 now tonight. Westlake looking to answer. That one too strong from Norwood. Gets his own offensive board. Goes inside, and another offensive foul. The 9th combined tonight. And that'll be 5 for Norwood. And we'll see the senior foul out of this one with 6 points. So we'll see Walker Jensen check back in as Lincoln Norwood will sit for the rest of the night. That's the first team foul on Westlake here in the 4th quarter. 6:04 to play. Lehi down 13, trying to cut into that Westlake lead. Rosenloff leading scorer tonight. Can't get it to go off the back iron. Rebound to Schul, and he's fouled. And Ashton Schul head to the line. Malik Sika picks up his 3rd, 2nd on Westlake, and Lehi trying to mount a comeback here. We'll see Ashton Schul first time in the line tonight. Again, leading scorer from a season ago for Lehi. I guess at least leading scorer returning for Lehi as he gets the first free throw to go. Averaged 13.5 points, 51 3-pointers made in that season last year as he gets both free throws to go. And he's up to 9. And Lehi back within 11. Sika up top and around the horn it goes. Jensen near side. Now Thompson over to Sika. Back to Sika inside, floats one up and gets 2. Seven points for Sika as another double team. Pass inside, Rosenloff able to get by it. Goes inside, circus shot, and another offensive foul. The 10th tonight combined. This one on Rosenloff. That'll be his 3rd. 2nd team foul for Lehi as Rosenloff will check out. Yeager back in. A lot of charges called on both sides tonight. Around the horn it goes for Westlake. Approaching 5 minutes to go. Anderson with Anderson on him. Goes inside and a foul is going to be called on Trevor Anderson. That'll be his second. Third team foul for Lehi. It'll be inbounds underneath the basket for Westlake. Up top. Comes to Noftel. Now Thompson. New shot clock here for the Thunder. 25 to go on it. Near side Jensen. Now down low for Sika. Turnaround Jay's no good. Collected by the Pioneers. Anderson to Hewish. Far side. That one's good from Schewel. And timeout Westlake. Lehi has made it a 10-point game with 4:19 to go. We'll take a timeout, be back here on KSL Sports Rewind.
With a tab spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash your card.
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
.419 to play, 51-61 the score. Lehi has battled back here in the fourth quarter. Still plenty of time here. Lehi with 3 team fouls in the quarter, Westlake with 2. As we're back underway. Thunder go around the horn. Jensen near side. Looks to drive and a foul is going to be called on Lehi. Should be on Yeager. And it is. That'll be his fourth. So Schewel and Yeager on the floor with 4 fouls each for Lehi. Lincoln Norwood's fouled out for Westlake. No one else with 4 fouls for the Thunder. As we approach the halfway point of the fourth quarter, Lehi trying to mount a comeback. Up top, Jensen for 3. That one's no good. Ball loose near side, collected by the Thunder. That was Noftel that had it in the corner there. They'll reset. Up top to Anderson. Anderson on the far side, backs it out with 20. Jensen, round the horn, Thompson. Howe in defense. Tries to go across, lost the ball, now looks to drive, and another offensive foul. This one on Thompson, his third. That's the 11th offensive foul tonight. Third team foul for Westlake. Trevor Anderson checks back in for Yeager as he sits with 4 fouls. Lehi has no more fouls to give now as they took that last one from Yeager. Still a 10-point game. Lehi can make it single digits for the first time since the second quarter. Schewel had the 3 moments ago. Draws a double team. Stops baseline. Gets inside. Fouled as he'll head to the line. That'll be on Thompson, now his 4th. Will be the only Thunder player with 4 fouls tonight. Ashton Schewel back to the line. 12 points so far tonight. Can't get the first one to go. Was 2 for 2 at the line. Heading into that one. Has a chance to cut it to single digits though with this one. Gets it to go, and it's a 9-point game. Schewel with 13. Anderson around the horn. Knoftel to Jensen. Into the corner, Knoftel backs it out with 15 on the shot clock. Anderson looking to drive, backs it back out, 10 to go. Battling with the other Anderson, drives inside, no good. Good defense, ball's loose. Still loose and picked up by Rosenloff. Double team on him as he passes it along. Hewish, 3-on-2 the other way, lofted up, almost had the alley-oop to Schul. Back the other way. That one poked away, collected by the Pioneers, 2:15 to go. 9-point game. Hewish up top. Picks up the dribble, gives it to Rosenloff. And a foul is called away from the ball. And it's going to be on Jensen. That's going to be the second on Jensen. 15 foul for Westlake. That'll send, looks like Tuck Howe to the line. First time to the charity stripe for Tuck Howe tonight. First free throw from the juniors, too strong. Isaac Smith at the timeline, ready to check in for Lehi. Second free throw's good. And timeout's called by the Pioneers. It's a full timeout. We'll take the timeout as well. 2:02 to play in this one. It's an 8-point game. Lehi trying to mount a comeback when we come back.
One of those long days working on your feet? Turn your aching feet to happy feet at Salt Lake Running Company. Our award-winning trained staff will provide a custom shoe fitting that will help you find the shoes, inserts, and socks that will make your workday the best it can be. Locally owned and operated for 30 years, SLRC offers rewards, training groups, races, and free community events. Visit us in-store or online today at slrc.com. Your work feet and workout life will get a boost.
2:02 to play. It'll be Westlake ball out of the timeout. The Pioneers have cut the lead to 8. Looking for their first win of the season. Trying to hand Westlake their first loss of the year. Anderson still with 18 leading scorer for Westlake tonight. Rosenloff's got 14 for the Pioneers. Schul's got 12. As a strong fourth quarter here in this one. Outscored the Thunder 14-6 here in this fourth frame. They set up the press on the Thunder here. They'll give it to Anderson. Under 2 minutes now to go. Thunder trying to close this one out as Anderson drives inside, kicks it out to Thompson. And another offensive foul on this one on Thompson, his 5th. And Thompson is fouled out. That is the 12th offensive foul tonight, combined between these two teams. Lincoln Anderson checks back in. As ball's loose to their side, it's last touch by Lehi. Good defense by Sloan Sua in the corner. And Westlake gets the turnover with 1:38 to play. They'll inbound here in the near side corner. Jensen to inbound, gives it to Anderson. They can bleed another 30 seconds off the clock here. Lehi again, no more fouls to give. Next foul puts Westlake at the free throw line. Sua picks up the dribble, able to get it over to Jensen. 15 to go on the shot clock. Up top is Lincoln Anderson. Back to Graydon Anderson. Clock down to 5. Anderson on Anderson. That one tipped away. Picked up, and a foul is going to be called as Hewish and Anderson go flying to the deck. And Anderson still down. And it is on Anderson, his third, but he will have the trainers come out and take a look at him as he took a big collision there with Hewish. .107 left here. So they look at the senior. So they look at him real quick. Looks like he's going to be all right. They're going to pick him up. He'll have to come out. As they took a look at him, they will bring him over to the side. Take a look at him. It is a foul on Anderson. It'll be free throws here for Lehi with 1:07 to go. It should be Hewish at the line. Tillman Hewish, the senior. At 12 points, tied for the team leading against Highland in their first game of the season, looking for his first points tonight. First free throw's good. Isaac Smith checks back in for Howe. And Hewish with a chance to make it a two-possession game. With 1:07 to go. Free throw's good, and it's a 6-point game. Anderson will check back in for Westlake. As we'll see Sua check out. 1:07 to play, 6-point game. As the officials at center court. I think they're going to make them take back the substitution. Having a chat with head coach Nate Carling over on the far side. So Anderson's going to have to come back out. I believe just because he was out for the injury, has to wait for the next dead ball to check back in. So Sua will come back in. Anderson will check back in at the next whistle. It's Lehi in the press. Far side, it's inbounded. As the clock approaches 1 minute to go. Westlake with a 6-point lead. Near side. Up top, Lincoln Anderson, and a foul is going to be called with 51.8 left. That'll be on Smith, his first, and that will send Lincoln Anderson to the line. First time for him tonight. 6'5" senior. First free throw's no good. Anderson with 2 points tonight. Anderson and Howe check back in for Lehi. Second free throw upcoming. That one's good. 7-point game. Lehi now, with under a minute to go, need a hurry. Down 7. Schewel Looks to drive, inside, double team, no good, rebound, good, Rosenloff. Five-point game, and they'll foul Anderson with 27.8. And that'll send Graydon Anderson to the line, 18 points tonight. Rosenloff with 16 to lead the way. And a timeout is going to be called by Lehi. We'll take the timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back, 27.5 to go in the contest tonight. Graydon Anderson is at the line. 18 points on the night. Looking to try and ice this one out. Both free throws would make it a 3-possession game. Both teams in the bonus. As we'll see Anderson, who is 3 for 4 at the line tonight. As we get, the horn goes right as he was shooting, so does that one count or not? So it looks like they may have him retake the shot. Made the free throw, for what it's worth. But the horn went right as he was shooting, so there was a scorekeeper issue or a clock issue. And he will shoot two. That one's up and good. As Lehi brings it back in. They did count the other one, so it is a 7-point game as Hewish inside, counter and the foul. Fouls on Lincoln Anderson, his third, and Hewish goes back to the line where he's 1 for 1. One for 2, excuse me. Looking for the three-point plays, got it, 4-point game. 18 seconds left. They inbound, Anderson, met by the double team and fouled with 16.2 left. And that'll be on Schul, his 5th. That fouls him out with 12 points tonight. And Anderson goes back to the line, was just 2 for 2. It's 5 for 6 at the line tonight. It's got 20 points. Howe checks back in. And it'll be Smith that checks out. Or no, it'll be Howe that comes in for the foul out. Anderson at the line. Gets the first. 21 points for Anderson tonight. Second time reaching 20 points this season in 4 games. Chance to make it a 6-point game. That one's good too. 66-60 with 16.2. Lehi's got to hurry. 13. Hewish trying to set something up. The Pioneers running out of time. Howe looks to drive. Still running out of time. That was a 2. That's no good. Anderson rebound. 2 seconds. 1. And that's it. The Thunder able to weather the storm and defend the comeback try from Lehi. as they move to 4-0 with a 66-60 win here against the Pioneers. It's the 14th win in the last 25 games against Lehi, dating back to 2010 for the Thunder. Pioneers outscored the Thunder 21-11 in that fourth quarter, but come up just short as they fall to 0-2 on the season. Next up for these two teams, it's tourney time for both these two teams. For Lehi, they will be in action on Friday afternoon. They'll be in the Corner Canyon tournament, taking on Bingham. Bingham, they predicted to be the top team in Region 2 this year. The Pioneers will face them in the first round of that tournament on Friday. Then they'll take on Meridian out of Idaho in the tournament on Saturday before playing in the Lehi Holiday Hoop Fest a week from Thursday. For Westlake, they will be in the Falcon Class. They're off the rest of the week. They'll be in the Falcon Classic next week for 3 games. First against Cottonwood, the second and third will be to be determined, and they'll head to Sacramento after that for another holiday tournament. So that's going to do it here for tonight. Westlake moves to 4-0 with the 66-60 win. Leading scorer tonight, Graydon Anderson with 22 points to lead the way for all scorers. Leading scorer was Nate Rosenloff for Lehi, 16 points, including, I believe, 8 of 9 from the free throw line in that one. As Westlake moves to 4-0, they'll be in action against Cottonwood on December 11th, their next game in the Falcon Classic. Lehi falls to 0-2. They are in action on Friday, taking on Bingham over at Corner Canyon. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining us. For tonight's broadcast, your final score of the Westlake Thunder 66, the Lehi Pioneers 60. For Tino behind the camera, I'm Matt Coma signing off tonight. Have a great rest of your evening, and we will see you next time for more high school basketball.